energy. Let's start off with oil, as this was just, what in the world? Like, come on, man. Like, what a terrible, 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 horrendous day. But where did we go? Well, remember this number from way back when. This is our key, man. 6677, right? We've been worried about 6677 since basically the beginning of this entire journey. Let's go back and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just 3 years. So this 6677, this right here was our breakout, right? So we've originally broke out on April, got rejected, came back on May, came back, like look. Breakout, come down. Breakout, come down. Breakout, that was our main breakout. Come down. So we should have held the 76, but we didn't hold the 76. But the original breakout is down at the 66. Where is it? The 60, yeah, right here. 66, 64, 67, something like that. So as long, and then now we're jumping back above this teal line right here. Now it would have been a little bit more nerve-wracking if we stayed below this teal line, but if we can stay above this teal line, it's not that bad. Next target would be really the resistance part of 76.81. Now that doesn't mean, because if you see, we are getting rejected, so it's it's playing where it's supposed to, if that makes sense. It's playing exactly where it's supposed to. There's absolutely nothing wrong with oil. Yes, does that look like an absolutely terrible? Yeah, these are weak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of straight negativeness. But this is around the same time that, you know, Biden's been complaining to OPEC that oil's been getting too high. OPEC's been saying, no, we're not going to stop production. We're going to keep what we have already presided, or not stop production, ramp up production, excuse me. We're going to decide what we're going to do, and boom. It's kind of, OPEC's basically right in the situation. They know what they're talking about, and President Biden might not. Now, let's go to it. Valero, right to support. Really anything above this teal line is more or less a buy. Does it look terrible? My goodness, yeah, because we're right at September lows, right? So in September we were right here, but I like how we bounced and we closed this gap. Now try to fill this gap at 71. CVX, is that it? That's all they could drop it? Right? That's literally all they got. We were lower on the 19th. So that didn't really affect too much of anything with Chevron. Chevron's still pretty much holding up, looking lovely. Buyer above the 114. Yes. ExxonMobil. Bounce right to support. Like, yeah, we dropped like a little bit below 50. Well, we dropped 12 cents below, but then, you know, where are we right now? We're at $2 off the low, right? So that would have been the perfect buy right there. Yeah, because we're up $2 in oil, so this is probably gonna have a nice day today. Royal Dutch Shell. Royal Dutch, they were kind of a laggard for a while now. Their October 27th was their high, and we've been kind of falling off since, but look where we are. As long as we hold above this 41.93, I am a buyer, because we got this gap to fill and this gap to fill all the way up to the 44.70. TTE gave us our least lovely looking chart, but at the same sense, we're well off the lows. I'd be careful. For me to be interested in this, we need to get above this teal line of 46.93. BP, Yeah, we drop below, look below, and fail. It's holding it. As long as it holds a 25.79, then I am a buyer. I actually like this. We got damn near $4 of room to run. I like BP. Going on the list. Got E. I mean, it looks the worst, right? But not really. It's holding the 786. You know what I'm saying? We had reached a target. Like the secondary target, original target is the 2809. We went up to the 161 and kind of muzzled down all the way down to the 786. Let's see if we can retake the 2695. Okay, Sunoco. Sunoco not too shabby. Right? We broke down, but look where we ended. We actually ended higher than what I thought we were. I thought we were over here still, right? Because this is I thought we were in the 39s, but we were actually above. We're at 40.37. We're looking pretty good. If we can get above this 40.52, it would be even better. But I really don't see too much wrong with Sunoco. MMP. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, we're having a nasty. We're on a downward trajectory, but the time where they could have really dropped us down to maybe the 45, they didn't, and we kind of ended the week pretty nice. I mean, it's red, but it's not terrible, right? It was just a double bottom. We didn't make a new low. We double bottomed. KMI, yeah, it's ugly, but we're kind of at the same place we were last week. At this literally same place. I'm a buyer above 1603. I mean, it's the same thing as I think I said last week. So I'm a buyer above 1603. Looking now to break out the 1657, which we were there on Wednesday. So yeah. I don't see anything too wrong. If we can retake the 1657, then 1734 would be target. And let's go back to oil, see what we're doing. And we are higher than we were. We're up almost 5%. Well, 4.5%. So let's see what happens. Now, do I think today we're getting all the way up to 90 or 80? No, not even close. But over the next few days, if we can mosey our way back up to 78, and really if we stay above the 70, then we're still pretty bullish.